What I'm now going to move on to, you may have noticed, in fact, why don't I show you right now? If we click on View Invoice, you may have noticed one of our new features. Okay, the other invoice. There we go. There's a Tip Your Pet Sitter button. So I'm going to show you how this works now. I'm happy to announce that we've got a new feature coming soon. It allows you to automatically ask your customers for feedback after you've finished caring for their pets. And when it launches, you'll see it here under Settings and this Customer Feedback option. So customer feedback is just a way to automatically correct feedback from your customers. You can pose a feedback email, and if you want, you can ask your customers to leave a review, a link to the website where you can do that. And once you've enabled it, your customers will receive the email automatically a few days after you finish caring for their pet. So this is perfect for getting reviews and feedback. And online reviews are one of the best ways to market your business, and more reviews equals more customers. Plus, as I said, you can also earn tips. So if you've enabled online payments, you can add that Tip Your Pet Sitter button to the bottom of your feedback emails. And it's just a gentle way of asking for tips without being pushy. Okay, so let's see how it works. First off, there's a few instructions. And really the quickest way to get started is just to pick a template. So we've got two templates for you, just a short and sweet one. How did we do? Positive reviews from other, and then you can choose here what you want. So let's say animal lovers, maybe you want to put lovers instead of owners. You're completely free to customize this as you like. Thank you for choosing. And then again, you might want to put us or your business name, and however you like to talk about their pets. There's also a chance here to prompt them, to ask them to visit your maybe Facebook page, to leave a sentence or two. We also automatically paste in your Facebook page. So if we just head back to settings and business, if you filled in any of these details down here, your Facebook page, maybe your Google business page, then we will automatically pull that through onto the customer feedback. But again, you are welcome to get rid of that if you want. You don't need to have that in there if you don't want. When you're happy with the email, you can also add a review URL. So just click this information. It will give you a bit of tips on what to put here. But this is where you would like your customers to go to leave a review. And we're going to see that in a second. You'll see how that shows up on the feedback email. The other one, so maybe we want the longer one. This is just a bit more wordy, explains a bit more, talks a bit more about leaving you a 5-star review, which of course is what we all want. A similar way, it'll paste in any of your business pages, and you can populate your review URL as well. There's a test button down here, so let's click that and see what that looks like. There we go. That should be done. So I'm going to head to reports, because remember, all emails that are sent through Pet Sitter Dashboard go into your email report. So if I can open that up, I can see how that looks. Okay, so there's not a lot in there at the moment. I think I know what I've done wrong. As I say, we aren't quite ready to launch this yet. Because I hadn't clicked save, when I clicked the test button, there was nothing to actually show. So I'm just going to do that again. Click test, head back to reports. There we go. And now we've got an email. You can see the subject. We need your feedback, the email itself. And then do you remember that button, the URL we put in, that appears as a button with a saying leave a review. And if I click on that, it will open up on the review page. So if I was a customer, it drops me straight in, ready to leave a 5-star review. One more thing at the bottom, you need to enable this. So tick the box to actually start sending feedback emails. And if you would like to include the earn tips link, then just tick that as well. But you will need to have online payments set up for tips to work. Okay, that's all done. So I'm going to save that. So let's see how this works. I've actually already got a couple of appointments, so I'm just going to go in and complete this first appointment. Now, because this is the last appointment, so it's appointment 1 of 1, so it's the last appointment, and because it's the last appointment, as soon as I complete this, it will queue a customer feedback email to go out in a couple of days. So this is an email, so we can head back to reports and emails. And at the bottom here, you can see the email. So this one is queued. It'll go out in 2 days' time. So it'll go out on the 28th. You can open the email if you want to review it. You can't actually edit the email, unfortunately. You can see here it's got leave a review and tip your pet sitter. Now, if for any reason you didn't want this feedback email to go to this customer, you can just click the delete button and that will stop it going out. So let's just have a look at tip your pet sitter. So when they do that, it'll open up a page like this. It'll say show your gratitude, and it'll just ask for how much they want to tip you. They can use these up and down arrows to put an amount in. So maybe they want to give you $9.99, and when they're ready, they click pay. And you get the pay page that you're familiar with. So it's telling them that this is tipping your pet sitter. It's $9.99. Let me pop it in an email address and the test credit card. Okay, there we go. We're all good there. So I'm going to pay this now. Payment was successful, and they get a message to tell them that it was successful. So if we head back to Pet Sitter dashboard, a couple of things will have happened here. First of all, there'll be a couple of emails. So first of all, you've got the email that'll go to you. Good news, you've received a tip, tells you how much and who the customer was. The customer also gets an email saying thank you for the tip, telling them the amount, and again it's got this transaction ID. So if there's ever any queries, that transaction ID is what will allow you to tie back into Stripe. And so how does this actually appear inside Pet Sitter dashboard? So if we just head back and look at the invoice, you can see at the bottom here now there is a tip showing here at $9.99. It also appears at the bottom of the invoice here at $9.99. And then just to show you how it appears to the customer, here's the invoice showing as paid. They can see the original payment for £10, and they can also see this tip that they've left you. Okay, so that is our demos for today. Just to recap, customer feedback is an automated way to collect feedback and reviews from your customers. It's automatic, so it all happens without you having to lift a finger. Plus, if you have online payments enabled, you can also collect tips without being pushy.